Hello and welcome back to Chronometry Confusion. Trying to figure out what the heck to do with this construct. I'm sure that the room has to be something about the construct. There has to be some reason, some way I can make use of this. Now, quick recap. What's actually going on in here? We need to step on 1, 2, 3. We need to step on all 3 of these pressure plates in order to get out. Getting in and killing the evil eye and the construct that are here is really easy, but it's the getting out that's causing me a bunch of trouble. And the problem is all of these pressure plates are set up to mess with each other in various ways. Well, this one's not. This one we can just get, but this one you have to hit this in order to have access to this. You have to hit this in order to gain access to that. What opens this?
My name is Beathro.
Oh, that does. That's how this one is connected. Okay. There's 2 pressure plates here, which seems important. So there's no way that I'm going to get you to step on this. I don't need you to step on that. That wouldn't help me anyway. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I was trying to step on this in order to gain access to the tunnel so that I could go through here. Problem is, I need to step on this in order to step on this, which means this is only going to work in a timeline in which there is no construct, because the construct has to have died really early on, before the briar went into here. Okay, so that means that my approach is wrong. I think I'm right with the start here about how I can extract the construct from this. I have the option to keep it alive. We're just restarting this room. Turn 36 is when I decided to step on here. That's where I have good timing. Good timing for this. Alright, so first thing that happens, I step in here, the construct will be released, the briar will start growing. Briar gives me a time limit within which the first projection must step here. Yes, because I just had another thought. We could get the construct to step here. That's never going to happen because the screen door is in the way. No, so it has to be a projection that goes here. There's no other option. So we go in, we stab the construct to get by safely, we stab the eye, and then we have it set up so that both construct and eye are dead. We get in. Barely gives us time to get off of this arrow. No, it doesn't. We have time to spare. Okay. So the only question I don't know about is, do I need to keep him here in order to attract a construct at any point? Well, the thing is, having done that, that opens this. Maybe what I'm doing wrong is that this isn't the first construct. Or the first projection. Maybe the first projection actually goes somewhere else. Well, let's keep that in the back of our head at the moment, and back of our mind, and just consider this here. We've hit this, so what's the effect of that going to be? It's going to mean that on the second run, it seems like it's set up to tell me I should do this. Because of this mechanism here, I know that once I step here, I have exactly 2 turns to step here. If I ever want that to be held down, which it needs to be. And there's no benefit to using a construct here, is there? If I put a construct here somehow, Well, first of all, in order to put a construct here, I would say if I ran through the tunnel, I could actually do it. But to get through the tunnel, I have to have already done this. I don't know, putting a construct here seems like the most sensible thing to me still, but it didn't work. So with this down, that lets us get in here. Pushing this lets us get in here, but pushing this prevents us from getting in here. Wait a minute. Doesn't this... Am I overlooking something? Why can't I just run up here with a projection to open this, get the construct on this, and then get through the tunnel? Because both of these will be open? Like, why was this a problem? Why did I not go from here up to here? Was the problem that I was doing these two in the wrong order? I have to do this one first. Then we get a construct here which opens that and allows us to not have the issue of this being blocked, because we could open this and then there's no timing at all. I think that's it. Whoops, let's not get in the way. We have to delay you one turn. Is that all we have to do here? I'll just make sure this works. I have to delay you 2 turns if I want that construct alive. And this is currently a construct, so let's just do this.
Exterminate.
Wait. Oh no, that's what the whole issue is. The whole issue is that I can't. Okay, well then... And you're not the one who disrupts that. Okay, so I've stopped you twice now.
Exterminate.
Hold on. No, this is fine, because in the final timeline I have to kill you. Yeah, I have to kill you in time in the final timeline, so I'm close to something. But the problem here now... I need you to be coordinated with you, maybe? Yeah. So we can just kind of wait. We can get you coordinated on here, so let's just wait. And we'll say on 15 that's good. So in this position we have B throw projection. Yeah, it will be a projection, but it'll be the next B throw. Here with sword here, our construct is here. So what do we do now? So you're going to move first. You move. We do that. In this case, construct is here. And we wait a turn. So now we have both our swords facing a construct that is here. Construct will prefer you. Yes, so now we just go like this. Construct is on our sword the entire time until we get to here. No, from here. So this time we link up again. I wait a turn. No. Here, you're standing here. If I step away but you stand close, you will sidestep. We go again. Construct is here. We're just going to wait a couple of turns to make sure that the construct can go onto that plate. Then we do that. Alright, so is this where we... want the construct alive? I think it is. One, two, that's how much we had to delay this.
Exterminate.
Okay. It was what, 15? Good, you're going where you're supposed to. Magic. Magic happened. You're not going through there. I need you to go in there for this? Really? I mean, I got you here, but it doesn't actually do me any good. What is this room? Getting you here was pointless. It opens this in advance, but that doesn't matter because we had to have a live construct in order to pull this off. And we can't have a live construct. Okay, let's just not have a live construct. We'll ignore everything that's happening here. No, this is the trick. This is the trick here. Okay. We keep this construct alive. We don't actually need it in this timeline, though. Okay. So keeping the construct alive disrupted that. That's all we had to do, right?
Exterminate.
Is that all that we had to do for this room? Yeah, okay, that was it. Okay, so I was doing way more with this construct than I really needed to. Just a mess of pressure plates and doors and trying to parse all of that. But anyway, that got there. We got a solution. Horribly inefficient because I was waiting just to check what was happening there. But I mean, all of these have been horribly inefficient, so not much I can say about that. That's an interesting little widget. Alright, speed potion, quick perimeter check. It would appear that this is in fact an enclosed space. So I don't get any choice at all. I have to start the room like this. In fact, I can go one further. I have to step on the pressure plate. Now let's not do that though, because this is on off, so you can see, well, what is this going to do? This is going to remove this arrow. I think that only exists so that I can't move this column by walking around down here, I guess specifically in this column. So I can't get the golem through in advance. I need to get here first, which means it also toggles this, which does what? Open and close, okay. I mean, there's only 2 paths I can take here. This is going to be relatively simple just because there's not that much I can do, right? I'm just going to have 2 actions at the same time and then probably some monster attraction between the 2. And some timing. Famous last words. So if we go to the left here, what's going to happen is we're going to step there. Oh, speed, right. Like, what is going on? I have a speed potion for some reason. So we have to do that to get through. So this mechanism forces us to wait on this, I guess, which closes that. So there's a timing component to this. No, so this is all going to be like speed potion timing stuff. Not my favorite. Yeah, so I have to wait. Get through there. I can release the Wraithwing. That's all that this does. So stabbing the eye. Just a mechanism so that the Wraithwing doesn't move, I guess. And then what? Am I missing something? Like, as long as I just have to stab all the monsters myself, right? So there's no fancy interaction at all. The only issue is, well, I mean, I can sit here without doing anything, as long as I'm past this door. And it's obviously B-throw that takes this path, because that's where the exit is. I'm confused by this room. If we do that on that timing, then it's bad. So we do that, we can't. Okay, well this is where we have some problems. Because I need this pressure plate to pop up. So really, this is the puzzle up here. This, I don't know what's going on with all of this. Yeah, nothing's ever going to open that, so I already have to... Oh, this opens that. Okay, so I just put like a half-turn delay then, right? So what happens now? If I go now, you do not move in time. So I wait, I go now, and then I just go through here and everything works. And yeah. Now, you're gonna move. I input a half move delay. You get off of there. That's okay, we can still kill you. Okay, so now this... just open, that's going to be delayed, that's going to be fine, but then there's going to be an issue with the last one now, isn't there? Maybe? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, this is a rather archaic use of the speed potion, but I'm kind of liking this. Well, I am liking this. I'm kind of understanding what's happening. But this is yeah, so I don't normally like speed potions, but this is an acceptable use of a speed potion. Right, so this one, it doesn't matter because, well, the issue here was that we have to toggle this, which means that we're getting a turn of delay here. So we need to get another turn of delay. Because we're delaying by we're delaying like half a turn here. Then because of this, we're delaying by another half turn. Wait. No. Can we use the Wraithwing somehow? I mean, it's the only thing I can think of. Is that we use the Wraithwing to get another half turn of delay. So this is fine. We cannot go back up here to chase this Wraithwing out, though. Okay, that's awkward. Oh no, we can just do this, I think. Maybe. No. So what can we do? What can we do with this Wraithwing? We can get the Wraithwing to here. But that's as far as it's going to go. And no matter what sequence of moves we input here, like if this was a toggle, that would be one thing, because if this was a toggle, we could get an extra turn. I think we still wouldn't be close enough. What does this do? Just that? And I don't suppose doing something dumb like bumping this Wraithwing for a turn would do anything. That's not going to make any difference. And there's no way I can time this any differently. Well, oh. Wait, yes there is. This actually does make a difference. If I go here, you're on an off turn, or on an even turn. If I just wait there, does that make the difference? No, because I was doing weird stuff over there. Okay, let's not do weird stuff. Let's just... We're gonna have to do weird stuff, but... Okay, we're lined up to do that. We delay you. And we're just gonna do this sequence twice. So this is with stepping on this as soon as I can. Does not work. Instead, we're gonna wait a turn, or spawn to remove. Nope, still doesn't work. Okay. And the reason that doesn't work is because this is closing. Right, so this has been reversed. This is forcing a pause no matter what I do. Which means... Oh, well... Okay. Wait a few turns. That's probably too many. That's fine. Now we need a half-turn delay here. And we just go back. I wonder, will doing that a second time be sufficient? Then we'll have the same problem twice, right? I could chase the Wraithwing. Now that I'm over here, I could chase the Wraithwing out and then come back through here and then have a different timeline. I'm curious if that's going to be sufficient, though. I suspect it won't. Really matter when we release you. Right, no, because it doesn't delay because it's reversed. Okay. No, so we are going to chase with the Wraithwing. Kill that. I wonder if this light is supposed to be a clue here. It's like, hey, we built the box in the wrong spot. The box of lights. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to be delayed, so let's actually just wait a lot. Well, do I want to wait a lot? Where do I want this Wraithwing, ultimately? Here? I think... so what's the difference going to be here? We have a different offset. So we have this offset where we're going half a turn faster or half a turn slower if we have this mechanism done. We're going to be half a turn slower. Which means that In this timeline, you're already here. That's not what I want. So we're half a turn slower, so Wraithwing has already moved 1. Okay. If I keep you in position, wait, every time I wait, the Wraithwing is now in front of my sword. Okay, so the Wraithwing is currently right here, I think is what I'm seeing. So what we're gonna do... Is this gonna be enough time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we need to... Okay, we're gonna have to use the other V-throw, I think. Wraithwing is here. Okay, so Wraithwing is in the corner. So if I wait here, V-throw is here, that's closer, or even here for that matter. Wraithwing is now here. Wraithwing is still here. Bump. Wraithwing is now... Wraithwing is now stepped here. Then we step, swing, and that's the offset. Okay. Maybe. Does that make any sense? Ah yes, that is a delay. Doesn't really matter what we do here. So, is this... Yeah, because I thought about keeping you there. Wait a minute, that wasn't a delay, that was just a stab. Yeah, I had it wrong. So what's going on here? I mean, that's never going to work because now you're just stuck by the Wraithwing. You had to wait there another turn. It's not supposed to move yet. Okay, I forgot to wait, that's what it was. So movement is from that checkpoint, you go 1 diagonally down, wait, down, down, wait, okay. Down, wait, down, down, wait. Right, because you're off by 1. So now, step here. Wraithwing hasn't moved yet. Step here. Yeah, so the Wraithwing has moved here. In the Oh, that's the problem, is that I'm thinking about 2 Wraithwings as if I had pushed this one through. Which I never did, because I could have had this Wraithwing in here this whole time. That move should have killed this Wraithwing. I'm being silly. Because I deliberately kept this off. I deliberately didn't chase you off when I could have. I think that's what was causing me some confusion there. How this lines up. Go as quickly as we can. Okay, now you do a whole bunch of extra moves that you don't have to do. Now we want to chase you now. Yes, wait. Bump. There we go. That was the bump we needed. Neat room. As far as speed potions go, not normally a fan, but that's an interesting use of the speed potion. Also an interesting use of the Wraithwing. This one's good to see. Okay, last room. Well, plus this one. Maybe it'll just come to me. I mean, it seems similar to this room in some ways, so maybe this will just come to me. But we'll worry about that after, assuming that we even solve this in a reasonable amount of time. That might just be next episode. Another speed potion room. Let's see. Perimeter check. Looks secure. We have Briar here to prevent us from mucking with the orb. And here is the exit. Similar setup. Very similar setup. Only we have to be invisible. Does this do the same thing as before? Yes. This is just a variation on this room. In fact, when you do this, you can see just how similar they are. Alright, so this is going to release the golem. Same deal as before. Can't get through here. Golem steps here. This allows this door to open and this one to close. So I think the opening bit of this is exactly the same. But now I have to do this with an adder instead of with a Wraithwing? Is that the only difference? The other difference is that Beathrow cannot manipulate the adder. Okay, well that's actually going to be easier, isn't it? Because the problem with the Wraithwing was that it gets stuck in a corner and I can't move it, but the adder is always going to keep moving. So it's just a matter of paying attention to whether it's moving or whether it's on a half turn and it's going to be stationary. So I think... Okay, we don't actually need to wait a lot here. That's good, so now we're set up to delay you just in time. Oh, I just assumed I'd be able to open this door with other Beathrow. I can, but other Beathrow is going to be over here hitting this while invisible. At which point what other Beathrow does doesn't matter. So that's fine. Stepping here. We're going to be delayed by half a turn. Just to make sure, I mean the golem happened to work out last time, but I'm gonna wait a turn here anyway just to make sure the golem has stepped here. In fact, I'm gonna do that and that. Golem is now dead. Okay. So what's the difference here? I can... Why are you not just on a pressure plate that opens the door again? Why was this done differently? I can keep you alive, but sending the adder up here is a terrible idea. Never gonna kill it that way. No, I just have to bump the adder once while I'm in this area, right? Bump where the adder will be. So wait a turn. Go. Door is closed. So that's the delay. That's the delay. So we are now one behind. So we need to have this set up very specifically so that you go on horizontal preference in one timeline and vertical preference in the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would put you at 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep in mind that we are actually ahead by 1 turn. So if I open this, with 5, I think we want to wait. That amount, which really means we could be rotating our sword. So now when I step on this, we'll have 5 turns to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns from now, you will be... no, I think I'm off. I think I'm off. The idea was we are 1 turn behind, or half turn behind, but you're still going to go horizontal. Yep. Okay. So actually we want to be 2 turns earlier than that, 2 half turns earlier than that. So now you're going to go vertically, but with actual in the actual timeline, you'll be here. And the actual timeline is the one that we need to bump. Oh dear. So we can just kill you. That's fine. And then, just to confirm, if I waited, you don't move, right? So I do that. I believe you're now here. And you'll be on horizontal preference in a moment. We'll do this. You're now here. If we step south, your tail's going to be there. It's going to block us for a turn. That gets us the half turn delay. You're now facing here. You then step down and then stab the adder, and then that should do it. Okay. Oh, there's a fire trap here. It's active. Never turns off. Oh, well, I can just... Right. Oh no, this is delaying this. This is gonna change the adder dramatically. Unless I wait for like a cycle of 30. Okay, that worked because of course it did. Yeah, the adder's gonna be doing something completely different now. Yeah. Well, I don't need to wait a cycle of 30. I just need to, unfortunately, I can't see exactly when I went. So we stopped you by 1. So what I need to see is when would you normally go through? Because you're going to be delayed by half, you're actually going to be delayed by 1 whole move, aren't you? You're delaying half here. Well, no, because then we can re-release on the half here. Let's pay a little bit more attention. Okay, let's just go. So it's on 15. On a 15 you step there. So we're going to let you step there on a 25 and see if that works. To keep the adder. The adder moving. We can't. See if this works. No, we were turned too early. Okay. Turned too early. I did it again. So no, we let him through on 26. That's what we do. Why are you always on 9? Am I not waiting? What am I doing wrong here? Okay, we'll go on turn 27. It might have been a bit late actually, but it feels like it's gonna be late. Yeah, okay, we delayed it by a turn. Also, we don't want our sword facing that way. Okay, let's just go back to here. So this is, what, 24? Or no, it was 23 was when we decided we want to go. Because it'll be a turn later, you'll still be on horizontal preference. We do this. Horizontal preference means you're gonna go we can bump there, that's fine. Just because I don't want to turn. So you're going to be here now. You'll be here. That should do it in some way. Okay, let's try this again. See if that was the right timing. Okay, that was, but your sword was facing the wrong way again. Of course it was. Okay. Uh, 23 is when we step here. Let me just go here, we wait. Just wait here. I think you're here. I might be wrong about the timing on this. But if I just do that, I'll bump along you somewhere along the way and you will die. Okay. Try this again. Blind adder. There's not really any way I can make this any more interesting, I don't think. Just a matter of running through this over and over until something works. Did we actually bump the adder? Yes, okay. Alright, well that leaves us with a room. Because over here is our blue gate. Should I do this now? You know what, I think I'm just going to stop and I'm just going to dedicate an entire episode to this. It might be a really bad idea, actually, because if I spend a couple of minutes doing it now, I might do something different or realize something. The problem was this all seems so straightforward, and I know that I'm overlooking something. I have these clones. The problem was you can step on this, open this, you open this, and then this turns off, but then you stab that and it turns on again. Do I need to... Is it possible to stab this? Is it possible to stab this before we step on this? I don't know, let's just try something. See what happens. Cannot wait a single turn if I ever want to step on this. Which I have to if I ever want to open this. So we do that, he's done. What I was saying was really dumb because I can't actually open this unless I step on this. Okay. This is activated by a whole bunch of different things. So what's the purpose of this timer? I think I didn't notice that this activated the fire trap. That might have been the piece that I was missing. Because that means if I time this right... Time this right. So this is closed. Open. Right there I'd die, but if I do... I feel like I'm close to getting something here. So this isn't going to work because when you step on that, at this point I have no more ability to do anything. So what if I took this one and I deliberately delayed it before it goes across. So I'm just standing here. I'm just going to wait a bunch of turns before I start moving. I mean, this is really the only kind of action I can take, right? I have to go here as quickly as possible. Okay, we're going to trigger this right away. We're inside here. Just happened to be perfectly lined up again. That might be too close. No, this doesn't do anything. If I delay you, I delay you a whole bunch. Well, one thing, if I just let you go now, that plays out the same because this is still linked to that happening. And if I delay you, you can still make it in time. I'm not hitting either of these. Inactive, yeah, it's not an on-off pressure plate. Problem is, I need to hit this before I hit this, I think. If this goes over this, then I hit this. That's what starts it. So I can't... There you go, this turns it off, but then... If I had the delay in here, then everything would already work. I don't know, there's some way to do this with getting projections to block each other. I'm just gonna have to think about that next time. I will see you then.